I think I broke something. Good morning, everyone. It's another part-time weekend rancher episode. We are out at the ranch for a long weekend, and today's goal, we got to mow like usual, and we're gonna try and build some fence today. Right now I went and got some T-posts to go ahead and stake out where we want to go, and JC is out with the kids putting down some sweet feed for the cows. So there's one. He put down the trough, and when one smells it, then the other one will. So we're gonna try and get into a routine. Every time we come out, we'll drop him a bag of sweet feed.
We've already started building fence. If you can see, we're trying to rebuild the fence right by the house and the driveway here. So we've laid out our line. We've punched the 3 to cut in, and then there should be a straight line from this third post all the way to the other post right before the telephone pole over there. I think it's 24, 25 posts that we'll punch here. We've already drawn the other line going down too, so we'll go ahead and do that. But this is what we're going to do this weekend, is build some fence, and then also we have all that we have to mow. So we're going to try to take advantage of the weather. It's supposed to be a little warm.
Yes, my love?
The gnats are really bad.
Yeah, the gnats. I think there might be some bug spray in the house. It's that citronella natural stuff that we use for the mosquitoes. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do the line. You can see I'm tearing up JC's driveway. He's not too happy about that. He'll come back with the skid steer and use the blade and smooth it out, but he's resetting the line. Yep, outside. It does make a difference if you roll it on the inside or the outside, and since we did it on the outside on the other end, he's got to do it on the outside. So he'll make sure he puts the posts on the inside of the line.
So I put the post there because Jennifer was falling down into a little lip. And in order to stabilize the skid steer in her, I put a post there to give her some leverage.
While I was mowing up by the old cabin, I think I hit a rock or something, maybe a piece of the old building, and it looks like I damaged the cutter and maybe blew a hydraulic line. So we're gonna go check it out right now. We just had lunch. I had to stop because it wasn't working anymore, and we're gonna go check it out right now and see what kind of damage it did.
It's filled with hydraulic fluid, so if we try to lift it up, it has nowhere to release.
It's not. We're not going to be able to lift it. Okay.
So that's my theory.
So we're not going to be able. You don't think we'll be able to lift? We need to lift underneath to see what the problem is and see what's going on, because we think what happened is that when I hit the rock or whatever it was, I chipped the blade, which made it cockeyed, and then the bell underneath got messed up and distorted, which caused this to jam up and then smoke, and then the hydraulic line broke. I don't know if that was secondary to that or just
it built pressure.
Yeah, and then the hydraulic line broke, which you can see the grease everywhere. So we took off the cap, we checked it, We could rotate it, everything rotated all right. It still smelled a little bit of like clutch. Yeah, when you burn your clutch, it smelled a little bit. But everything turned on. We turned it on real low, but the problem is when you turn it on, this shutters, and you can, and JC said he could see underneath that half of a blade is missing, so it makes it wobble and shake. So we shut it down right away, and now what we're gonna try and do is the line that broke, it's one of these two, I think it's this one that broke. We have some other lines that are used for the hydraulics on the drill. They're longer, but they should detach and reattach, I think, right, with the clamps there, right? So we're gonna try and hook that back up just so we can lift the sides, and then this over here will detach and lock in over here. So we'll lock it, take the arm, lock it in place, and then we can hold it up and get the hydraulic lines, the actual hydraulic lines, fixed on Monday. But we need to see what the issue is underneath so we can know what to tell John Deere when we call it, because we are hoping it's under warranty still, and
No, not if it's.
We know a guy, so.
Yeah. And then I guess worst case scenario, if we can't get the hydraulic lines to lift it, then we'll put a chain underneath and use the excavator to just pull the wing up. Probably release one of the lines and let the fluid come out. That way he doesn't have any back pressure, and hopefully that'll work. So we'll try changing out the lines first and see if that works.
Righty tighty, lifty loosey. There we go. Alright, there's one. Ooh. Hear that? Oh! Gross. It's supposed to do that? Must be because that line is broken. I'm gonna guess because this is the one that's broken. Alright. We have reattached the bottom one because it wasn't busted, attached a new top one, the one we think is busted, and we're going to attach them back to the thing, just enough to raise this one arm. Let's see if it works.
So like Jen said, we reattached a couple of hydraulic lines. We're going to see if it holds, and if the pressure holds, she'll be able to lift up both wings, and then it'll reveal what's underneath and what the damage or the extent of the damage. All right, so we didn't lose a blade. The blade is still there. The whole, I guess it's called a stump jumper, came off, and as you can see, broke through 100%. So that's what the issue is the blades are still there. You can see we've nicked them up pretty good. We actually have new blades. We're wanting to change them out this year anyways, but that's pretty significant damage when you have the stump jumper come off the pan and go through that piece of metal there. So this is the other side, and if you notice, the pan, where I think it's actually called the stump jumper, is actually there. It still has two blades just like the other side, but on the back side you have this piece of pretty thick metal that holds it together, and that's what bolts in and actually holds the blade. It seems like it broke off there and then shifted the entire pan or stump jumper completely off.
So JC was mowing with a small tractor and accidentally hit the side of the building. On the other side of the building was a wasp's nest. As soon as he came over here to go take a look at it, he got stung at the same time. It was a double doozy. So far we've damaged the shed, which we got to fix that, and broken the tractor 15-foot cutter. So let's see what else has in store for us this weekend. It's free. It is heavy. Alright, so the Kraken has been released. You want me to go get a crescent wrench to try and...
thing I haven't tried yet is usually need an impact.
Oh. We don't have an impact wrench.
You need an air compressor that has high capacity in CFM. We don't have one of those here. Now I have been seeing they have cordless impacts, and tomorrow's Father's Day. So this would be the perfect reason to go ahead and get a cordless impact.
Maybe they're having a Father's Day sale? Would you mind getting me some gloves at the same time that you go? Because I can see my fingers through my gloves.
What do you think? That's like an inch of steel that cracked?
There's no way that
That's an
happened. But see, look how dirty it is. That's been like that for a while.
Oh.
Look how dirty that is.
Yeah.
JC is now trying to use a torque multiplier tool to break the bolt and get the pan and this piece off. So he has put together the chain to hold it move from moving.
That's, I think, left. Oh, smokes. A little more weight.
All right, he's pulling out the multiplier. Pulling out the big guns. All right, so the regular breaker bar did not work, so he's gonna try this and see if it works. All right, now he has it on there. You know how that's supposed to work? No, he doesn't know how it's supposed to work.
I said no, I don't.
Would you like me to read the directions?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go read the directions. Alright, so while I was trying to read the directions, JC broke it.
Damn China made thing. It's China metal. Made in China. Broke it.
Alright. So,
Impact wrench.
Father's Day gift.
Alright.
Another project that we're working on here at the casita is we have a laundry room that needs to be retiled. As you can see, this is the old tile cute, but it's pretty nasty and it's old. So we laid down some Wonderboard light, so it's thinner, on the floor. First step. It's about 9:15 at night. We just finished that, and interestingly enough, while we were finishing this up, JC was going to go out and make some more stuff. 2 of the cows, because we have like 3 or 4 left over in the corral over there, were hanging out by one of the gates, so we just ran down there and opened them up and let them in, and it's 2 more over, so I think we have 2 more. And did you get it, Wrangle? It's been another weekend, long weekend for us here, and we got quite a few things accomplished. We finished weed whacking on this side and barrier mowed alongside the fence line. We stained the deck. We started putting down the thin Durock for the flooring in the laundry room. We moved the last 2 more cows over to the other side. We barrier mowed along the fence line, so 5 to 6 feet on the inside is mowed as well. We mowed the hills until the 15-foot cutter got broken, and we were mowing over in some new sections until we broke the backup camera. We punched posts for the fence line for the casita, so we can go ahead and do fence for that. So we got quite a lot done in the weekend. The big thing that takes the most amount of time is the mowing, right? So that's the most time consuming thing. So I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Always fighting time and Mother Nature.
Always.
There's the hills.